bot. So today we're going to take a look at Clumsybot Curly from Whycat and GEARHEADTOYS Volume 1. I'm guessing this is their first attempt at a figure for this two companies or one company. They did do one other figure, which is the Joker, which kind of looks like this. It's not very good looking to be honest, but aside from that, they made this one, and this is volume 1. So this is, I guess, this is the first attempts at an artistic, or what do you call, concept character. So this is him. This is Curly, Clumsybot. This is the box. Let's see, what does it say here? Yeah, GEARHEADTOYS. Then we have the Curly over there. We got all the other respective companies or partners, and yeah, there's their website. I went to their website and there's absolutely nothing on it. It's just a bunch of accessories and weird. It's a very weird looking site, really. It looks like it was from the 2015s. So with that being said, let's take a look at Mr. Curly here. And here he is, the Curly Repairman, Mr. Curly, or the Curly Bot, or Repair Bot. This is him. He's very nicely built. He's very solid. The only issue I have is with this foot, his left foot. It doesn't really, it pops out super easy. It doesn't really plug into that hole. But you know, it's fine. It's a new company, I think, and this is their first attempt, so I'll give them a pass on that. And I don't really pose these guys in dynamic poses to begin with, so it's fine. So yeah, here's a close-up of the Repair Bot, Mr. Curly. Now, he does come with an extra faceplate, so you can remove it like so, and it does reveal this really sick-looking interior face mechanism thing. You can see some of the wires. If I could maybe calm down the light a bit, you guys could see it better. There we go. So you can see his gold teeth. Now he does light up. There are LED lights, which is something surprising. I didn't really expect him to have LED because he's so small. He's about 1/12 scale. I think slightly bigger than 1/12 scale, but he is solidly built. And the battery compartment is, of course, at the back of his head, and it looks so... Oh, it looks really shoddy, to tell you the truth. It looks like it's really shoddy. Yeah, that's the battery compartment. It looks like it's just haphazardly put together. So I'm not gonna mess with that anymore. I will take out the battery after this review because I don't wanna have battery leakage and damaging the whole system, because there's no fixing that after that. Okay, this jumpsuit, a repair uniform. So you have the GEARHEADTOYS logo there. I'm checking my camera at the same time here, so it's kind of, this is a weird setup for me. I'm still trying to get used to it. Yeah, he's very solid. Joints are very solid for now. He might get loose over time, and you could see all the detail here, all the rust, all the patina, all the wear, all his clampy hands. Now with this type of grip, he could hold anything, and he does come with a shit ton of tools. There's him. You can see all that nice detail, the rust, the patina. This guy has been around. This guy has seen and done a lot of stuff. So yeah, there is no story for this guy, unfortunately. I did try. I really did try, but I think since this is the first figure this company ever, not the first, maybe the second figure, but first of this kind. So there's not a lot of storytelling for this guy. There probably is, but a lot of these sites are in Mandarin or Cantonese, and I can't read that, and I don't trust Google Translate to translate anything properly. So this is him. This is Curly, the Repair Bot. Now let's take a look at his accessories. Toolbox, tool belt, jacket, light switch, faceplate, screwdriver, screwdriver, wrench, wrench, another wrench, box cutter, pliers, plier, 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 plier. So this is the stuff Mr. Curly comes with. Let's take a look at his toolbox. This is a pretty interesting accessory to me because it is actually made of wood. This entire thing is made of wood. I never had a wooden accessory before, but you can see the grain there. This isn't sculpted, this is actual wood, so pretty interesting for me. This is the first time I had a wooden accessory. So it is lined with felt to protect the handle from his clampy hands. It does hold the tools very well, as it should. But yeah, this is his little toolbox made of wood. And it does come with an extra faceplate. You could see here, he does have the same patina, same paint wear, same rust. This is basically another head sculpt. Nothing behind there, so that's his little faceplate. So he's more like smiling, I guess. After that, we have his little tool belt. Now this is made out of the pleather, but this is a very thin pleather, so this in the future this will deteriorate because it is that low quality pleather. I could just feel it. I don't think this will stand the test of time. I mean, if you keep it in a good area, it might survive, but I have little doubt in my mind that this will disintegrate over time. But it is stitched very well. It does hold the tools very well. I think it's starting to... No, I think it's clear. But yeah, I'm not I'm not hopeful that this thing might survive over time, so that's kind of a sad thing. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't buckled this thing yet on the guy, on Mr. Curly yet, so we'll see later how that looks. And it does come with a coat. This coat is stitched very well. It's like a light. It's not denim, but it has that quality of it. It does have a furry type collar. It doesn't button up. There's no magnets to button up the jacket, but it is made very well. It does hang on him very well. It doesn't look too bulky on him. And yeah, this is him, and it does have a Clumsybot logo on it. I guess that's his company's name or the repair station's name. But yeah, nothing to complain about this coat. It looks nice on him. It breaks away from the orange jumpsuit very well and adds another level of character for the guy. So let's take at his... I don't know if you guys want to... Let's just do it. Let's just take a look at these small things. So this is his wrenches. They're all plastic. It's not die cast. And it doesn't articulate at all, so please don't squish it or separate it. This is what you're getting. So that's one. I really don't know the names of these pliers, but I know they are pliers. So this is another plier. Again, be very careful. These are very thin plastics. I think this is a wire cutter. So it comes with a wire cutter. There we go. Oh god, my back. And then another itty bitty plier, if you guys could see. And these two are interesting because this wasn't shown in the promo pics, these two. If you guys could take a look at this picture, you don't see black pliers in this promo pic, so it's kind of weird that they included these pliers, but yeah, I'm not complaining. It does come with a box cutter here. It looks nice, doesn't articulate. This is what I don't think it should have it should have been more recessed, because this is like, you're gonna cut something if it's like that, but it's fine. And then we have two screwdrivers, which is actually made of metal. This is weird. This is a die cast metal tool he has. Yeah, I don't know if it works. I don't know if it acts like a real tool. But if you have like small computer parts or something. And this is also weird. This is another metal, I don't know what you call this, a monkey wrench? Another wrench? A wrench? But this is actually metal. There's some metal bits to it, because this is a switch and it does magnetize a bit to the thing. Huh? Does it magnetize? Well, it magnetized just now. But it does magnetize to these guys. So that's metal. And then we have the final 2 wrenches, which is basically one big one, one small one. It's painted differently from that wrench. I don't know why. This is more dull silver than this shiny silver. And then lastly we have this. This wasn't included in the promo picks either, so I had to research what this does, and this is actually a switch to light up his head. This is a magnet here, and you basically poke this at the back of his head and his eyes light up. I'll show you guys that later. So yeah, this is the stuff it comes with. So let's load this junk onto Mr. Curly. And here's Mr. Curly all set up and ready to repair some junk, I suppose. So you could see I loaded him up with all his tools. I followed the promo picks on how to basically put all these things in, and it was pretty jarring. Especially this cutter. Whoops. This cutter here. You could see I really had to jam that in. So I think over time, I don't think I'll be moving that at all, because that's just gonna rip because of how thin that pleather material is. His jacket is nice on him, but it does, it does cover the overall tool handyman look of him, and I don't know if I will stick with the jacket on or off, because if it's off, you could basically see him fully loaded and it looks really nice. But it makes his top half boring. But if it's, I don't know, I'm kind of conflicted on how to pose this guy, because I like the jacket, but it's covering his cool parts. I could maybe put this lower, but that would just look stupid, wouldn't it? I don't know, I'll figure that out later. So, he does have a light up feature, and this thing is the key. So basically, you point this magnet part here onto the back of his head, and he'll light up eventually. There you go. Just like that. He does have light feature, and yeah, it's pretty bright, these LEDs. And that looks cool. Look at that. Yeah, nice. And then basically to switch it off, you just, yeah, it's just a tap. Tap, tap, tap. So yeah, I'll stick that over here. So yeah, and basically let's maybe change his faceplate. Where are you? Then we put it here. I think I'll stick with this one because it looks more friendlier. It is a bit of a bitch to get on, to tell you the truth, because it's not molded properly. Ugh, God. Okay, is that on properly? There we go. I kind of like this one. He looks more friendlier and more grimacing look. So I'll stick with this look, and yeah, this is Mr. Handy. Do I recommend this figure? I'm on the fence about recommending him because he is already sold out everywhere. And aftermarket stuff for this type of figure, for Damn Toys, those gas station figures, is insane. I mean, if you miss out on the pre-order, then these prices will just skyrocket so fast because it's so limited, it's so niche that there's a high demand for them basically. And I don't think they'll reissue these or remake these. It's like a one-off, They'll probably make the same style, the same, what do you call, category or series, but they won't repeat basically the same figure again. So yeah, this is, what do you call it? What's his name again? Curly. Clumsybot Curly. Recommendation, sure, I would recommend him, but as of now, he's sold out everywhere. If you guys have a chance to pick him up, then do it before the price skyrockets even more. With every month that passes by, these things just go up in price. So you can see the back. So let's try and find a place for you, mister. Yeah. So this is where I'll stick the Repairbot Curly from GEARHEADTOYS. he doesn't scale very well with the 112 3A figures I got there, so I stuck him here next to the little sister. I guess they could be friends for now until I get a new D12 case, so I could sparse these guys out because these guys are so crowded with each other. But yeah, highly recommend this figure if you guys have a chance to get him. He is sold out everywhere, so good luck to you trying to find him. I did find him in the aftermarket and I had to pay a bit more than the retail price he was going for back in the day. But I'm glad I got him. I mean, look at that. It's a one-of-a-kind figure, truthfully. A nice first series for this company because it's #1. And the only gripe I do have is maybe just this pleather belt thing. That's the only gripe I have on this figure, because I know for a fact over time that thing will start falling apart and I'll see flakes on the ground and I'll have to replace it or maybe throw it all away eventually, because it doesn't look like it will. Yeah, it doesn't look like it will last a while unless you really maintain it, like you put baby oil or whatever on it. But yeah, I do recommend this figure with all the gripes I got. Well, the one gripe I got. So yeah, thanks for watching. I think it's a short one, but hopefully I'm able to answer or maybe showcase this figure to those who don't know this exists. Well, go get him.